Well, it's a matter of fact that we do not experience any of the sensory perceptions, be it sight, sound, touch, taste, smell, or pain, hunger, thirst, any sensory perception whatsoever of the real world. We do not experience sensory perceptions of the real world. What I mean is that a sensory perception is a manifestation in a totally different realm, the realm of the mind dimension. The mind dimension is the term given to the realm of the sensory world experience, the virtual reality sensory world. The real world, in which the real body exists, in which the real brain exists, is in the realm of the real dimension. So any of the sensory perceptions we experience is in the realm of the mind dimension. Now, we have to understand, therefore, that the light we think is the real light is but not the real light. The sound we think is somebody's real voice or real bell ringing. No, we don't hear the real anything. Anything we experience is but in the realm of the mind dimension. So, for instance, light. What is it that we experience as being this bright chromatic medium? This bright chromatic thing that we experience is not real light. It is mind light. It is the light that emanates from the processes in the brain and manifests in the realm of the mind dimension, which is but composed of our own consciousness. And we experience this as the light being the bright, chromatic, colorful light. There is no such a thing as color in the real dimension. Color, be it of red, blue, green, or black, or white, or any of the millions of different hues, ranges of colors, are but in the mind dimension. They are only in the mind dimension. Colors don't exist in the real dimension. In the real dimension, we cannot even say that the real world is in darkness. Darkness, in fact, is just as much an aspect of the mind in the mind dimension as brightness is. So, black is just as much a color in the mind dimension as white is, or as red is, or blue, or any other color. Darkness, therefore, is also a sensory perception we have in the mind dimension. There is no such a thing as the real world being in darkness, or outer space being dark, or black hole being dark. Darkness is just as much an aspect of a human being's mind in the mind dimension. So this mind light, which we experience as this bright chromatic stuff, with which it appears like the world is seen with this light, is a perceptual mind medium. It is not the real electromagnetic energy, the visible spectrum of the electromagnetic energy that entered the eyes and stimulated the photoreceptors in the retina of wavelength between 400 nanometers and 700 nanometers approximately. That range is what stimulates the photoreceptors in a human retina. It's not that which we see. Don't see that. That range of electromagnetic energy is not what flows through our brain. That is not what carries data from the eyes to the brain. The electromagnetic energy that goes from the eye to the brain is of the neuroelectric nature, of a different range of electromagnetic energy, electrochemical energy, and so we don't see the real light, which is the visible spectrum of light that enters our eyes, but rather what we see, what we call vision, is not really even seeing. It is in itself the sight. That which is bright and chromatic is itself our consciousness. It's a perceptual mind medium. It is itself what constitutes our vision. It is not like we see something. That thing that we see, which is composed of the perceptual mind medium called mind light, in case of vision, of the colorful, bright stuff, making the picture in the mind dimension, is itself our consciousness. We are not seeing it, it is itself the self's consciousness. It is itself composed of consciousness. So you don't ever see something. What it is that you experience as seeing is itself your consciousness. It is therefore itself your mind. It is therefore itself you. And it all is generated by the brain, emanated from the brain-mind system as it manifests into the mind dimension. So, similarly, and we